Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Cassandra and I'm so happy that you are here. Today we are going to do some stretches working with somatic awareness. This practice is trauma-informed yoga. And let's go ahead and begin lying on our backs. All right, so just go ahead and come to lie down. Maybe feet are out nice and long. Hands can be on heart and belly, chest and belly, or just out to the side. Let's go ahead and begin with our eyes open, just noticing our space. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and do so. And then our focus becomes on the sounds in our environment. And you will repeatedly come back to the sound of your breath. It's the sound that is always with you. Breathing in and out of the nose. So when you're ready, we're just going to go ahead and bring the soles of our feet to the earth and hug your right knee into your chest. If you want to send your left leg out long, you can do that. And let's just begin by drawing circles with our right toes, really hugging the right knee into your chest as much as feels comfortable. And then just notice if you are gripping or holding tightly in the left side body. Really here, the only muscles we're using are the muscles in our arms, the muscles in our right leg. So the left side body can really relax. Maybe you want to draw some rainbows. So if you want to take your right hand onto the shin, and you're just going to open up the hip here, bring it up towards center, over across toward the belly button. Just noticing how that feels in your hip joint. So it's like you're drawing a rainbow. If you want a little bit more mobility here, you can go ahead and grab the bottom edge, the outside edge of the right foot in a half happy baby. You can use your left hand to kind of ground your left hip down, and you can begin straightening the right leg and then bending. So we're taking this stretch from the hip into the back of the right leg. So in trauma-informed yoga, you are offered a lot of options, and you're going to tune into your body, what your body needs and wants right now. And that's just going to change throughout the practice. And whenever you change your mind about something, your body changes what it wants, you're just going to move the way that your body is asking you to. So bring the sole of the left foot to the earth, and we're going to take the right leg up high. And then you can either just stay here pointing and flexing your foot. If you have a strap or a rope, you can put it under your right foot in order to kind of pull it back and get a stretch in the back of the right leg. You can interlace your fingers behind your right thigh, right calf, right ankle. And if you want a deeper stretch, you're going to send your left leg out long. So where in your body can you feel the stretch? Is there anything you'd like to do to change your position here, change your comfort level? Are you wearing clothing that is really comfy for you and conducive to relaxation? Maybe you need to change something you're wearing or put something on to make your body warmer, like a sweater. So you're either going to stay here, pulling the leg towards the face. You can take your peace fingers on your right hand, go ahead and loop them around your big toe. And if you want to, you can open this right leg up to the right. So just notice you're going to go as far as feels good for you. You can also do this with a strap under the foot, holding on to the strap with the right hand. Long, deep breathing. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And notice if you're holding any tension in the belly. Can you take deep breaths to the belly and really allow the belly to relax? On your next exhale, come back to center. And if you want to, you can go ahead and switch hands. So I'm going to give you a couple of options here. You can take your left hand to the outside of the right foot. You're going to take the right foot across the body for a supine twist. Reach your right hand out, look over to the right fingertips. If that does not feel comfortable, you can bend the right leg, hug it into your chest, and then you're going to cross the right knee over your chest. And if it feels good, look over to the right. A final option is coming back to center. Go ahead and lift both of your feet off the ground and drop both legs over to the left, looking over to the right. So just find whichever variation feels good for you right now. And then we allow the nervous system to rest. We can do that by noticing we're safe in our space. What cues of safety do you have here? What cues of safety can you see and hear? So noticing you're safe is one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is make your exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, just a second or two longer than the inhale. So maybe inhale for 5, exhale for 6. And while you are working on that breath, another thing you can do to help your nervous system relax is to take your awareness to different parts of your body where you hold tension. And just notice if you're holding tension there. Maybe you're holding some tension in the mouth or the jaw, and you can flutter your lips. Maybe do that a few times. Maybe you're holding some tension in the neck and shoulders, and you want to look up instead of looking right. Or maybe you want to look left towards your knees. And just relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Maybe you're feeling a tightness in your chest or belly. You can visually imagine a balloon filling with air on the inhale. And then the air very slowly comes out on the exhale. Maybe you're holding some tension in the hip area, the back. And maybe you can find a little gentle rocking movement here in the lower body to help you release any tight muscles. So we're going to take one more breath here, and then we are going to meet back at center. You may want to hug both knees into your chest. Knees might be pretty wide or narrow. It just depends on your body's shape. Everything's going to feel different. Maybe you want to rest your hands on the tops of your knees, drawing circles with the knees. I'll tell you when to switch directions. So really feeling your center here, your core, and how the strength in your center is holding you up so you can perform this stretch. And if you'd like to, you're just going to switch directions of the circles. No rush. Just noticing how that feels. And then when that feels complete for you, rest the right foot on the earth. And we are going to hug the left knee into the chest. So to deepen this stretch, send your right leg out long. Maybe hugging it in, massaging your organs. Maybe drawing the rainbows on the left side here. So just notice if your movements are fast or slow. Pick a pace that is conducive to long, deep breathing. So typically, when our movements are faster, our breath increases. And when our movements are slower, our breaths can be longer and smoother. So you can stay here, hugging the knee into the belly, drawing the rainbows, or you can take your half happy baby, reaching for the outer edge of the left foot, and just holding here. You can also straighten that left leg. Just notice how this side of the body feels different. Place the right hand on the top of the right hip just to hold you down. Where is your breath? Breathing in, I am aware of my in-breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my out-breath. Just taking your time. There's no rush. There's nowhere else to be. If you have lots of things going on in your mind right now, maybe you have a pad of paper. You can write down the things that you're looping on. When you're ready, we're just going to come back to center, bring the sole of the right foot to the earth, take the left leg up long, maybe draw some circles with your left ankle and your wrists. And we're either going to use the strap under the foot or our hands on our body to bring this hamstring stretch in, pointing and flexing the foot if you'd like. Just noticing the parts of the body that are touching the earth, sensing the temperature and the pressure, and the parts of the body that are not. Maybe sensing a lightness. You can stay here or go ahead and take your supine twist, reaching for the outer edge of the right foot. Left leg comes over to the right. And then you shift your hips back a little, get comfortable, look over to the left. And again, if you want to, you can hug your left knee into your chest, then twist to the right, or bring both of the legs up, stack the knees on top of one another, and drop both knees over to the right. So we're going to be here for several long, deep breaths. And can you make yourself 1% more comfortable? What can you do? What can you shift? Notice the sensations in the neck. Maybe you need to look up or look over to the right. And again, here, let's just scan the body for where we're holding tension right now. Maybe fluttering the lips again. Maybe taking deep breaths into the belly. Maybe loosening the neck and shoulders by looking left and right. And just keep coming back to that. Listening for the sounds in your environment. Just being kind to yourself. As soon as your mind wanders, just coming back to the sound of your breathing. There's no problem. All of us begin to wander in the mind. And these practices are what help us stay present right here in this moment by just gently bringing ourselves right back to the breath. When you feel complete on this side, go ahead and bring your legs back to center. Maybe hugging the knees into the chest again. Maybe rocking left and right, massaging the spine, the back. Taking a nice deep breath. Sending your legs out long, your arms above your head. Really big good morning stretch. Reach your fingers up. Point your toes down. And then maybe just bouncing the legs, shaking the arms out. You can send the feet and the hands up to the ceiling and just shake, 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 shake everything out. All right. Let's go ahead and bend our right leg. We're going to also bend our left leg and put our left ankle over top of the right thigh. And then hug our knees in. If that is not accessible, you're just going to lift your right knee up off the floor, flex both of your feet, and just pull with your right leg. Pull this whole leg package closer to your chest. You can reach through and grab onto the back of the thigh, straightening the right leg if you want. You can also reach through all the way, grab the right shin, set everything back, flex the feet. And if you're able, you can take the left elbow on the inside of the left thigh, kind of pressing the left thigh out as you pull the right thigh in. And just notice how that feels. Where's your breath? You can also do this pose, rocking gently left and right. Just moving in and out of sensation. Going between stillness and movement. Just noticing what you need. When you're ready, we're going to switch sides, maybe taking the legs and the arms back up again, stretch, shake, draw circles, lubricate the joints. Bend both of the legs, right ankle over left thigh. Then however feels best for you, hug that leg package in, flex the feet to begin with. And just notice where your breath is at right now. Becoming aware of any tight areas in the body. And visualize taking your breath to those tight muscles. And as you inhale, those muscles grow, release, relax. And then exhale, let it go. And just becoming aware of where our tight muscles are and where we typically tend to hold that tightness helps us over time to release and rest. All right, my friends. Take any final movements. We're going to end practice today either in a shavasana or you can rock and roll up to seated. We're going to come to a child's pose. Whatever feels best for you. So in our child's pose, our big toes come to touch. Knees are as wide or as narrow as feels good. You can walk the hands down in front of you. You can rest your forehead on a prop, a pillow, a blanket, your hands. You can also reach back and grab your heels, shifting your weight left and right. Going to be here for several breaths. If this is uncomfortable, you might want to roll up a blanket and put it in the fold of your legs behind your knees. You also might want to double over your yoga mat or put a pillow or blanket under your knees if your surface is hard. And just notice how you can become more comfortable here. Where am I still experiencing tightness in my body? And can I take the breath to those tight spaces? Every time your mind wanders, come back to the sounds in your environment. Come back to the sound of your breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. If you're in a child's pose, you can go ahead and roll up to sitting back on your heels and either stay here or come to a comfortable cross-legged position. You can continue to rest in child's pose or lying on your back. Let's go ahead and ground our hands facing down wherever you are, noticing the sensations under the palms of the hands. Feeling the warmth. Allowing that warmth to really hold us and ground us. And you can think about energy in the body, sort of like the pieces of snow in a snow globe. And as we move, the energy kind of gets shaken up. And when we're sitting still, all of that snow begins to settle. So let's just allow our energy to settle and ground. If you'd like to bring your hands to heart center in prayer, we'll end practice by taking 3 deep breaths together, inhaling through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, release. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. My friends, my teachers, namaste. Thank you for being here. I hope that you feel settled, rested, and relaxed. Please do let me know what you like and what you would like to see and hear some more of. And Alice and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.